Hey y'all, how's everybody doing today? I hope that you guys are enjoying your Tuesday. So honey, I just had to come on and say what give my commentary um as it pertains to the things that happened yesterday as well as this morning. Okay? So um wow, it was a lot that happened yesterday. The snakes were really slithering yesterday. They were slithering. They was out and they was chopping heads off and everything, biting heads off and everything. Hey yourself, hey Tisa. And so honey, I just had to come on and talk about it. So I know I don't like to waste no time. Hey Sheffy, check us child, I don't like to child take all day, right? Can somebody tell me why is it that there was a lot of bravado in the way coming out of Nika's mouth yesterday, but today there was a lot of, oh, I don't feel good, and but I'm gonna say this for the last time, and I'm gonna make myself a victim when I know I was the villain in all of this, but I know I don't want to lose no support, so let me try to make it right. That's what I heard today, but honey, we're gonna get back to that though. So yesterday, uh Nika drops down because we had, hey Max Boogie, we had been talking about, would y'all please hit the like button if y'all don't mind? I appreciate it. Because everybody was talking about the fact that Nika had snaked King Roman News, right? And so I was telling you guys, it ain't the first time I didn't see this didn't happen before. I'm sure a lot of you had seen it before. You know what I mean? It really wasn't nothing new when it comes to her, right? So she came down there, honey. She was rich. She was talking her smack yesterday, child. She was on one, right? Hey, D Love. You know what I mean? She was saying what she had to say pretty much to everybody. She was talking that junk to King Roman News. It's cool if we still cool King Roman News. If we ain't cool, you know how to get in touch with me. Hey, Catherine Pal. All this and all that. I'm sure all of you heard it, right? Y'all please hit the like button, okay? I'm sure everybody heard it, right? It ain't nothing new. So she got on there talking her stuff. She was even talking her stuff, to Yaya. Um, basically, she was saying, in my opinion, yesterday, that I'm gonna pick the side of my friend. We cool and all, but I still gotta go with Brie. Basically, to round it all up in a nutshell, right? She even had something to say about me. Now I don't know why. Y'all know I just be sitting over here doing my commentary, right? And she was like, because honey, she had her chest poked out yesterday. Now, yesterday she wasn't feeling bad, but mind you, today she was feeling bad. And also by the end of the chat yesterday, she was very whatever. What's killing me is the same people accusing others of trying to divide people. Friendships have done it to so many people in this sector. You right about that, Tisa? Okay, child, girl. Tisa. So yesterday, okay, so when she got to me real quick, she really tried to gaslight me. She really tried to make it seem like I had something to say against her. Y'all, please hit the like button. There are 100 people in here. Do I have 100 likes? Do I have 100 likes or do I have two or three? Let me know, okay? Let me know. Let your girl know, right? But y'all, please hit the like button. It helps me stay in the algorithm. Hey, Demetri, girl. Demetri was on it yesterday, y'all. Oh my God, Demetri was on it. Demetri, girl, I was happy to hear your commentary. I was getting my whole life from your commentary yesterday. So, right. So, anyway, so she gets on there when it comes to me. Hey, Jace. Thank you, Jace, for hitting the like button. So she said she tried to make it seem like uh that I had something to say about against her because of the fundraiser. Number one, I did not pay attention to Dummy over there, aka Pizza, spoiled pizza, and no dang on fundraiser. I didn't even know that she was involved with the fundraiser. Okay, so that was a little, a little way to make it seem like the only reason why I'm saying something about her is because of fundraiser. Y'all know how to move like that. I don't care who they raise money for. Okay, now I had, hey, homegirl, I had old girl on the what is her name? Room Shaker hit the panel to explain why she had a problem with the fundraiser, right? So this, but there was no talk about tying Nyca to this dang on fundraiser because not only did I not watch it, but I don't know who was involved. Okay, and so that happened, right? So anyway, she says that she was not going to sully her channel by talking about me, or trying to roast or gag me. And she put the big B word at the end of it, right? Because she got a problem with me, because y'all know I'm going to tell the truth on. I ain't never going to let nobody forget, right? I know, I did what I did to you because at the time, VS was my friend too. That's what she said, right? That's why she gave VS my number to dox me, because I was riding VS, and VS needed something against me. Okay, the same way she did King Roman News about about that information he gave her in confidence concerning who doxed him, right? And so she was like, well, I ain't gonna sell about trying to talk to you. I'm thinking I'm gonna get my whole life, right? I was getting my whole life on my community while yesterday. Because I said, no, she didn't. No, she didn't try that. I said she needed an Emmy Award for this performance yesterday, right? I said, girl, you started your channel way back in 2016 with the first Vegas gate when you were stealing change from folks around there to the Vegas. Okay, when they asked you to go to the store and you didn't bring them their change back, and James went online and wrote a video, made a video that is still making money today. And when he called you what was he calling a Gator Croc and all of that, or whatever he was calling her. Hey, Queen Mo. Right. So you started your channel way back in 2016, girl. Okay. Now every time I speak of you, I don't consider myself sullying my channel, speaking about you and yours. I consider myself doing the beef sector community a service, okay? Because it's a lot of new people in the sector that are just now learning how dirty you are, but they don't know the history. They think she just this down home nice old woman, that really don't mean nobody no harm. Okay, but girl, no matter how low and slow and pitiful you sound, honey, and make it seem like you don't feel good and all of this and all that, but at the same time you doing dirt. Don't you think people see that? Some people see that. Everybody ain't going right. So anyway, y'all please hit the like button. We got 158 people in here. Can y'all let me know when I get to 100 likes, please? I appreciate it. So anyway, at the end of all that, she went to crying. No, she put her camera down, right? Jay said, we see it. I know that's right, girl. She took herself off camera because she had to cry. She was like, oh, my feelings was hurt by what Yaya said to what's that lady's name? Stacy Robinson or whatever her name is, right? But I gotta take my camera off for this. I was like, well, that right there, that just won you the Emmy for Best Actress, okay? That right there took the camera off, put on a fake cry, and make it seem like Yaya hurt her feelings by something that Yaya Poser had said before she got close to her, right? And I was like, girl, if you don't stop the drama, but she gotta she gotta play victim at the end of all this when she know she done snaked King Roman. Hey, Miss Philadelphia, you snaked King Roman and you try to play it off because you don't want to lose support for your legacy channel. But girl, when you put that went behind the camera and put that fake crown, I bet even Yaya rolled her head to the back, her eyes to the back of her head. Girl, are we for real? I was like, bye bye. No, she did. And the people was really going for it too. I'm like, honey, no, she didn't. Right? Y'all, please hit the like button. Y'all let me know if we had 100 likes yet. Child, please hit the like button. Please share the video. Please feel free to support the channel if you want to by way of a cash app. Y'all see my cash app on the screen? $ Oracle Speaks, honey. Now, I ain't got no fake crime to put on for you, but if you want to support the channel, your girl will sure appreciate it, right? But anyway, she put on a big fake cry, you know. Oh, it's only 46. Y'all please help a girl out. Now, y'all know y'all like this entertainment. Will you please take a moment to hit the like button? It's free. It actually helps me get into the algorithm. It really does. That woman be fake. Yes, she been faking for years, right? Yeah, I've been watching from 2005. She always a scammer and a faker. That's right, Mary Williams. You are absolutely right. Thank you, 55. But anyway, y'all. So she got from there. Okay, so she gets off the channel, right? Then Yaya comes on, right? Now I don't know if did Yaya come on before or after her. Was it before or after? Girl, I'm getting them mixed up. It was so much going on yesterday, right? Then Yaya comes on, child. And then people is really a mess around here. You know that. So Yaya comes on either before or after, but Yaya really didn't say nothing bad, right? She just told, she just said what she had to say. She said she tried to contact Nyca. Hey, she's proud for it. And I think she said she had last spoke to her on Thursday or something like that, but she hadn't been able to contact her again, right? So that's pretty much all Yaya said. But Yaya said at the end of the day, I'ma be all right, right? So I was really thinking Yaya was thinking that at the end of the day, at least her and Pizarro was still cool, right? But I done told y'all about that grimy ass parasite. Okay, she would throw anybody under the bus because at the end of the day, Yaya, not Yaya, but what is her name? Pizarro really don't even have a storyline, right? That's why she always trying to insert herself. Okay, if you ain't paying attention, right? She always trying to insert herself into something, into her bestie's drama, because she don't have a storyline. Okay? And with her over there with her duck lips, always trying to talk about somebody. Girl, it fall flat when you try to say something about me, girl, with your little grimy self. You are grimy. Now, I don't know what's in the Florida water. Child, she must be close to that salt water, because, baby, when I say that thing is just as gritty as the sand and the salt that come out the ocean, child, no, ma'am. Hate to be sick the podcast. Back Boogie said facts, right? Ain't she grimy? I'm like, oh Lord, she really don't like none of them. She just grimy as hell. She a parasite. I done told y'all she done attached herself to the bottom of Bison's stomach and she ain't letting go. Okay. So anyway, Yaya got on her and she pretty much said, I'm gonna be all right. You know what I mean? All this and all that. Now, nobody should be surprised by Lady Nyca. Right at this point, Nyca has probably known about what Yaya allegedly said way. But I agree. I agree. We're gonna get to that way. I'm glad you said that, right? So Yaya, oh, also, Yaya said, yeah, I did say that to Stacy Robinson, because first I was really friends with, she was really friends with Bless Watkins, right? And I looked as I'm going through the YouTube streets. Let me take a side street, right? Let me go in the alley for a minute, right? So as I'm going to the YouTube, coming down my timeline, because y'all know YouTube messy, right? I see this from Sarah King, right? So when Yaya was really friends with Bless Watkins, and Bless Watkins had to leave when the demon came back, right? But I really agree with this, what Sir King said right here. It's petty, but I believe it, right? So Sir King says that I blame Bless Watkins because if Bless had never left, Yaya would still be best friends with Bless, and Yaya would never have ventured over there to Nyca to the point Nyca was believing they were good friends. Well, see, Nyca knows they weren't good. Nyca ain't good friend. Now I must say that Jay Wilson ain't lying when he's saying it ain't no friends on YouTube. I don't care how many people want to think it's friends on YouTube. Child, no, it ain't. Because it always ends badly. Okay. Says Nyca was just a consolation internet buddy prize for Yaya since Bliss, who she really liked, left the YouTube application. Hey Rachel, and I must say I have to agree with that. Y'all, how many likes are we at now? Are we at 100 yet? Oh, we had 100 likes yet, girls? Are we? Yeah. So anyway, I agree with this. I had to just go down the back alley for a minute, right? So I agree with what he said. Now I don't for the life of me, y'all know I be leaving, going back and forth to other sectors sometime, you know what I mean, doing what I gotta do or whatever, right? Because I get bored quick. The first time that I 76 likes, y'all, we almost there. We only need 24 more likes. Can y'all help me out? Can y'all please help the oracle? 81, 81. We climbing. 81, 81, y'all. Come on now. We just need 19. So let me know when we get to 100. So I agree with this. Let me come on out the alley, right? So she said, Stacy wasn't lying. Basically, she did say that, but she really didn't know them like that at the time. Her girl was, Bless Watkins at the time. You know what I mean? And so, but we're gonna talk about Blessed in a minute. No, I forgot to put Blessed in the title. I should put Blessed in the title so I wouldn't forget, right? So anyway, that happened yesterday. And then so last night we at 86, y'all. We at 86. We need what? 13, 91. Oh shoot, come on now. Look at my peoples. Thank y'all. Oh my God. Hey GT Speaks. Thank y'all. 94. Hey, we only need six more, y'all. Can I get six more of you beautiful people to please hit the like button so I can stop saying it? Okay. Y'all know I be getting tired of saying it. My God, today. Oh, in my quiet voice, girl. So, right. So, anyway. Oh, 98. 98, y'all. Two more beautiful people, and I won't have to say hit the like button no more. Share the, well, I'm gonna say share the video if y'all don't mind. I appreciate it. Oh, and also while we waiting for the two likes, can y'all please take a look at? I hope y'all can see them. I got so Rihanna has got a new lip. Oh, 102. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for getting me to 100 likes. I can stop saying it. But yeah, if y'all would take a look at the product bag, if you are into lip care, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people, a lot of women wear makeup and lipstick can dry you out sometimes, you know. And so Rihanna's got a new lip care line, and I put those new lip care line products in my product tag bag. If you guys can see that, if they're really reasonable. So y'all help your girl out. You know what I mean? Help your girl out. 105 likes. Thank you, Deborah. Thank y'all so much for getting me to 100 likes. I really appreciate it. You know what I mean? It helps me stay in the algorithm. Murray says she do all this is for money, right? When she go get in a movie and makes, why don't she go get in a, oh girl, why don't she go get in a movie and make some real money? She said, I'm from the South in New Orleans. They always hiring extras. Okay, you know what I mean, Murray, but let me tell you something. She would be a good actress, but I'm gonna leave it right there. Aesthetics are very important when you're an actress, okay? Aesthetics are very important. I'm gonna leave it like that. 113 likes. Thank y'all. You guys are great. Thank you. So anyway, yeah, I found that very interesting, right? So later on that night, my KRN went live, right? So KRN went live and he was talking about it. He was like, you know what? This really ain't about me. You know what I mean? And he's right because they was trying to say and everything popped off, with KRN, and because KRN said what he said, Brianna, did that whole thing with Yaya, and then Brianna called it Stacy Robinson up on her channel, and had Stacy Robinson, say what she say and I'll say um, what she had allegedly tried to tell them a couple of years ago. Hey, the unfiltered Muffy, and everything. So he was talking about, but this really is not about me. And I said, what? He's absolutely right. It's not about him because the thing about I'm gonna say Yaya and say Pizza is they are expendable, right? They are expendable when it comes to the alleged nucleus. Okay. Now, now I heard VS say that word today, and I'm thinking, did Brianna get the word nucleus from her, or did she get nucleus from VS? Right. So I don't know where it came from, but she ain't the nucleus. She the portal, right? When she split these rings at the bottom of what this dress or whatever, she opens it up and people just come through, right? Just like Pizarro think everybody or nobody would have a channel if it would not have been for her. Girl, everybody that done came through your portal to grow their channel, Pizarro is cause not cause you doing something special. They know they can use you to get a jump off on their channel. And all of them, or at least most of them, for what I understand, hey, Natisha, are monetized. You the only fool that's over here calling yourself, a channel maker, right? And you ain't getting paid for it. You doing volunteer work for everybody but yourself. You begging for cash apps. You think people should give you a cash app every time you come live, and that's all you really doing is dry begging or upfront begging for cash apps every time you go live. Girl, why don't you monetize your channel? And then you'll be over here bragging about, oh, I got over 1 million views. Okay, so you did volunteer work to get that over 1 million views. Honey, YouTube is a business, but they don't mind you doing it for free because they're gonna put what do you call it, ads on your channel regardless. So you are volunteering, honey. You sound like a fool. You sound like the fool you are. Okay? Because you scared to monetize your channel. Because you so scared somebody gonna find out who you are. Girl, you must be a ugly, haggard old look, a duck lip, ugly, nappy headed something. Because why wouldn't you monetize your channel? If your channel doing so good and nobody don't owe you, it is not the Intel's place to give you a YouTube money, a YouTube paycheck just cause you scared to monetize your channel. Girl, you are doing volunteer work. Okay. And then you talking about you made Yaya's channel. Well, Yaya got memberships and she get a YouTube check every month. She is fully monetized. Okay, Ness is fully monetized. So you really making yourself sound stupid, Pizarro, when you talking about people come through there, and get on through your channel. You are a portal, okay? Even your bestie is monetized. We know that. You the only fool working for free, okay? But anyway, Tisa said, I know she's not everyone's cup of tea, but I love me some Yaya. May not agree with everything she says, but she's a straight shooter, and I respect that. Well, I respect what you said, um, Tisa, but everybody her hands are just as dirty as the other snakes in her thing. Hey, just Andrea, honestly, you know what I mean? So that's just how I see it, you know what I mean? But I see what you're saying too. But in this case, none of this is Yaya fault. Yaya is simply expendable. She was expendable, right? She was expendable to the point to where Nyca was feeling herself yesterday, right? But she know that she didn't want to come across looking too bad, okay? Because she don't want nobody to see her real face, okay? She don't want y'all to see her real face, all right? Hey, D Love, as Z said, if she getting public assistance, extra income could push her over the income threshold. I don't know why that fool want to volunteer, for you too, but girl, for whatever reason, okay, you know what I mean. But she's still volunteering, right? So, like I said, Nika don't want y'all to see her real face. So what she have to do is try to turn on the waterworks and act like she's sick and all of this and all that, right? But yesterday she was all bad about it for what she call it, the young girl. But and then cause this what she said yesterday when it come, and I felt like she was talking to Yaya, because Yaya said she had been in communication with her since last Thursday, I believe, right? Y'all remember her saying that? So she gonna say this yesterday. uh Sometimes you just outgrow people, right? Places and things. When you recognize it and move accordingly, right? Hope y'all had a great weekend, and I will see y'all at some point in the den. Now, see, she wrote that before she went live. Now, who do y'all think she was talking about? She outgrew. Who do y'all think she was talking about? She outgrew. And what place do you think she was talking about? Could it have been Yaya's channel? What do Yaya call her channel over the district or something like that? Who y'all think she was talking about before she went live and did all that what she did? Okay, child. She said, "Yeah, I ain't lying. I'm telling the truth. They have a lot of plantation mansions down here in New Orleans. And they making movies. She can, she can be choose good for. She can be a good choice for one of them. Murray. I heard that, child. So that's what she said before she went live. But she want to cry at the end of the live about her feelings. It's so hurt. In the first place, really, what Stacy Robinson said that was so bad to the point to where she had to cry. Okay, she said and then Yaya said she said it. You know, Stacy Robinson want to make like, oh, that just fell off my tongue. That's what she said today, right? But anyway, I forgot. I was talking about King Roman News, right? So he doing this channel yesterday, talking about the commentary, and he said, several things, but one of them was this ain't about him, and he's absolutely right. It ain't about him, right? It's about that core group over there, that clique over there, and some of those people in that group being expendable, right? And let me veer down another side street. Okay, so today VS went live trying to give Nyca some advice. Talking about some Nyca, you making money with Pizarro. And she ain't even calling Pizarro the troll no more. Y'all know that. I was like, child, you making money with Pizarro and Brianna, so you made the right choice. In the first place, girl, you got to just be being messy with Nyca, because you know good and well that Nyca know how to move. When she felt like you was hurting her channel, her legacy channel, she snaked you too. So what did you popping on here for a few minutes to say something that she already know? You popped on here to say something like that because you heard them fake making up or agreeing to just let it slide as far as public goes this morning. But anyway, Kim Roman said that, so he was talking. He was being as respectful as he could. You know what I mean? Because if maybe it was somebody else, he would have went all the way in. You know, but he said you got to watch people's patterns. What was that usually word? Patterns, something patterns, but I agree with what he said, right? So I jumped up on the panel since he wasn't saying nothing. He really wasn't wanting to drag Nyca and all this and all that, right? But he knows, and just like y'all know, she was wrong for doing what she did. Now she tried to say that's my friend, and my friend was hurting because they was lying on her, and my friend that was a good. No, honey, you got a pattern, okay? Like he said, you got to watch people's patterns, right? She got a pattern, in case y'all didn't know, right? So anyway, he talking, being respectful as he can. He ain't going off or nothing. He in a calm tone voice, and everything. And I was like, oh, interesting. So I hit the link to be messy. So I got up there and I said a few things, you know what I mean? And then he went behind the camera because y'all know I ain't gonna hold back. It is what it is, right? And so that went on. So this morning I wakes up and YouTube cameras is live, right? So YouTube cameras is talking about it, and they going on about it and all this and all that. And then Stacy Robinson hits the link, and can somebody please tell me exactly what Miss Dovey had to do with this? Did Miss Dovey insert herself? Cause she was over there all in the mix of it. I'm thinking, well, what she got to do with it? Am I wrong for saying that? Cause I'm thinking, well, I didn't hear her name yesterday. Now I know her and Yaya be into it back and forth every once in a while, but she don't have nothing to do with this. Why she keep inserting herself? Anytime Stacy Robinson come up or her name come up or something like that and she around, she gotta hit the link and talk about Stacy Robinson's point of view. I'm thinking, girl, why? She don't need no interpreter, even though Yaya said Stacy Robinson talking cursive. I said one day. Oh, it was Stacy Robinson talking cursive. Yeah, what your bestie, your alleged bestie, Nyca talk like, girl? I would like to know. Child, you should know them by the work. She got that right to herself. That's why I call them snakes. They all snakes with, a one body. Cause you should know them by their works, okay? Cause if you was over there for a very, yeah, I know that's your girl, but she was over there for a very long time going right along with the drama. Okay, now she was expendable, so they cut her head out. They bit her head off. Okay, just like the dumbass Pizarro over there is expendable. Okay, but she an expendable parasite. Brianna's gonna have to get some tweezers or some pliers and ply her from out under her one of the folds in her stomach to get rid of her. Okay, I'm wrong for saying what, just Andrea. I'm wrong for saying what, baby. Let me know. Hey, comment. Hey, everybody that came in. Thank y'all. Y'all hit the like button. Share the video. Share the video. Thank y'all for getting me to over 100 likes too. Check out the product bag. Right. So anyway, uh, Tisa, Miss O, she gave they great. She gave they great quote. She gave. What quote did she give herself? Tell them lost. But anyway, y'all check it out. What was I at? Oh, this morning YouTube cameras did the live. So Stacy Robinson was up there first trying to explain. Now, this Stacy Robinson trying to say that this info, hey Vina, slipped out of her mouth and she wished she could take it back, but she couldn't. Is that the same thing that slipped out of her mouth? Was she talking about the fact that she said Yaya's name, or the fact that she had tried to contact him 2 years ago to talk about something Yaya said, but they wouldn't talk to her, and Bree said she cussed her out because she kept calling her on Instagram, I believe. So what exactly did she let slip out of her mouth? Because she couldn't have been talking about the fact that she called them 2 years ago to talk about peace, love, and Yaya or something like that. Is that what slipped out of her mouth? Or is she talking about saying Yaya's actual name? I'm trying to figure out what slipped out. I guess I missed that part, and I couldn't hardly understand what was going on up there. With so much back and forth, and even Lady Snoop told her Stacy Robinson that, girl, you a bunch of BS, right? And I felt the same way, cause her old messy ass, okay, inserted herself into that drama, and it sounded like she felt the way about Yaya because maybe Yaya start leaving her alone, or maybe she felt the way about Yaya because she had made a come up or whatever, as far as having her own channel and sitting over there with Nyca, being cool with the grimy pack with the snakes over there. Because sometimes when it comes to YouTube, if you ain't careful, some of these folks will be jealous of you and envious, right? So that's what it sounds like to me when it comes to Stacy Robinson and Yaya. I'm just gonna keep it a buck, right? And so anyway, so she's over there talking and trying to nigga explain away, what's going on, but she's talking in circles, you know. Law of physics say Rihanna can't breathe. Oh Lord, you're gonna have to change it. If you don't, I don't mind you being here, whatever troll you are, but I'm gonna have to block this. You can come back with another name, but that's too much. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That's too much. Y'all know I don't play them, disgusting troll names in my chat. Come back as something that's ridiculous. Did y'all see that? Child. But anyway, uh so they over there talking. So eventually, and also before they got on the panel, I thought it was very interesting. So Nico, so we thought they was on the apps, right? Yesterday, after all this, Yaya pretty much said, I'm gonna be all right. Nico was like, well, sometimes you grow apart, you gotta grow and let it go or whatever, right? It is what it is, right? But this morning, Yaya was in YouTube cameras chat down, in the chat, and then Nyca came in the chat. And they were speaking to each other, and everybody was making a big deal out of it. They were speaking to each other, right? And then next thing you know, whatchamacallit is on the panel. Uh, who came up there first? Did Nyca come up there first? Stacy Roberts was up there. Then Nyca was up there. Nyca really didn't have a lot to say, but Yaya hit the panel, and Nyca said, "Hey Yaya," or no, I think Yaya may have said, "Hey Nyca." And then Nyca responded. It was pretty dry, but she still spoke, and so they was down in the chat together, all this and all that, and I was like, what's really going on here, right? I found it very interesting, right? And so, they get to talking. Nika really, it was so much over talking. Nika went to her own channel, right? And I can understand that. Like, I really can, because, honey, they was doing, Dovey kept trying to interpret for Stacy Robinson, but Dovey, can't nobody understand Dovey no way. So the whole thing just made it work. And then that Stacy Robinson's phone kept going out. I'm like, girl, why you hit the link and you don't know how to work your phone? So we really couldn't find out what was going on and all of this. And I was like, honey, what is the deal? But I did hear, I just want to know what exactly supposed to have slipped out. You know what I mean? She kept saying it slipped out, and I wish I could have said it. I said I couldn't take it back. And I'm like, what? What slipped out? Child. But anyway, I tried to tell Pastor yesterday, too. What you try to tell Pastor yesterday, Catherine? Yes, Catherine, the scripture came to mind. But anyway, so Yaya, here's the thing. Nika went down because it was too much going on, right? And like I said, Lady Snoop got frustrated and pretty much cussed Stacy Robinson out, and I can understand why, because she was talking in circles, talking a lot of gibberish, talking a lot of BS, right? That's what it sounded like to me. A whole hey Lex. Her phone kept going out while she was but child, she had to do like they said, like they told her, keep tapping your phone because it's going to black and all of this and all that, right? Keep tap, that's all she had to do is keep tapping her phone. Right. I'm like, girl, you talk all this stuff. See, she a nosy old woman, right? She one of them nosy old women that do entirely too much hair. Uh she a particular type of nosy old woman, right? I'm like, oh Lord, that alien doesn't listen. This that lady nigga, child, I know. Hey, lady Tim, it was a hot mess. It was a hot mess this morning, right? So the Stacy Robinson was up there forever. Yaya went down, Nika went down, but later on, Yaya came back up. Stacy Robinson was still up there talking. I guess she was happy to have the limelight or whatever. Phone still messing up. So eventually, Yaya hits the panel again, and her and Stacy Robinson get into it, right? Because I guess Yaya got fed up with whatever the hell it was she was trying to talk about, because it seemed like Stacy Robinson was trying to nigga explain away what she did as well. Because if it were not for her coming up on Brianna's panel, you know what I mean? Her and Nika, Nika was going to eventually have to choose. But Stacy Robinson expedited the situation. And did y'all see Brianna on her channel? I was super happy and giddy yesterday about Nika choosing her, because that's what she did. You see what I'm saying? She chose her over King Roman and Yaya. That's what she was saying in her live yesterday, basically. She claimed that she accidentally said Yaya's good. That's what I was thinking, Beans and Cornbread. That's why I said earlier, was she saying the name accidentally slipped out? Thank you, Beans and Cornbread, because that's what I thought, right? But I don't believe her either, because she said it on Brianna's channel. She said it again this morning. I was like, wait, what happened? And don't nobody call her by her government name. And I agree with her. They call her Yaya. Right? So why would you do that? Why would you keep saying it over and over again if you're not doing it on purpose? You ignorant helper. And I'm really glad that Lady Snoop handled her the way that she handled her, because she was just spouting off a whole bunch of BS. That's all she was doing. I'm like, girl. She is full of it, right? Being called messy, nosy, grimy. See, when you're grimy when you're young, you grimy when you're old too, right? Child, see, that's what's wrong with Nika. Just cause you old, it don't mean you change your ways. Okay? You are who you are. All right? Your integrity or lack thereof is what it is. All right? Hey, kind to me. It just is what it is. And Stacey Robinson is one of them. She just like the rest. She a snake too. Now she wasn't attached to that one body with the five snakes, but she a snake too. And I really think that she's envious and jealous of Yaya. Honestly, that's what I think. Okay, y'all know I got to keep it a buck. So anyway, so she over there talking and saying a whole lot of nothing. Yaya get up there, they get into it a little bit, because she done got frustrated with her. And then the live ends. I was like, oh Lord, thank God, because I couldn't understand what they were saying no way. Child. And Jay Dunn was just dead a right. Dead a right. And she old enough to know better than having exactly they having a slip of the tongue. I absolutely agree with that. She did it on purpose. She did it for meanness on Pizarro's channel, to be quite honest with you. You know, it was on YouTube Camera's channel this morning, kind to me. In my opinion, she did it on purpose. On way back on Brianna's panel when she was called to the carpet over there. Oh hi. I was like, give me a freaking break. And so anyway, so that happened on YouTube cameras. And then oh, and also while YouTube cameras was still on, Nyca went live again. I said, oh, okay, well, what's gonna happen with this? Right? So she gets over there. And also on YouTube cameras, they let us know that Nyca and Yaya had a conversation, right? So they had a conversation about what was going on. I'm assuming, but it still felt a little uncomfortable to me. The energy between the two was still uncomfortable, in my opinion. It was still kind of cold, in my opinion, right? Child. I believe it was intentional too, Beans Cornbread. Absolutely. This morning she sounded out of it. Who sounded out of it, Catherine? And so anyway, Nyca goes on her channel. Um, and she lets everybody know once again. She said I couldn't hardly talk over there on YouTube Camera's channel. It was too much going on, which she's right, and she got her own channel, and she can go over there, and say what she want to say in peace, uninterrupted, right? Because I still don't. Not only was Stacy Robinson talking in circles, that dang on what's her name? Dovey kept interrupting, and it made it worse. Because you really can't understand her. Stacy sounded out of shoot. I mean, they needed a better interpreter because, honey, oh Lord, Jesus. Treasure Lane. Hey, Treasure Lane said, is Stacy still upset about that time she couldn't pay her rent? And folks were giving freely. Didn't they mention something about that today? I think they mentioned something about that this morning. Somebody mentioned that. I don't know. But I think somebody might have mentioned that this morning. As a matter of fact, did y'all remember hearing something about some rent or some GoFundMe or something? Was that the same thing that they was talking about, y'all? But anyway, that Stacy Robinson is a snake. Okay. Yep, it kept coming up. Oh, okay. Okay, I thought I heard something like that, right? But I don't know that story right there, right? And so anyway, Nyca goes to her channel, right? And then she's on there talking about her and Yaya talked on the phone, when they cool and all of this and all of that. I'm not gonna be on here long. I'ma drop the link for Yaya can come up and say what she gotta say. I say this whole thing is orchestrated. Hey, Miss Alfreda. Hey, Cotton, said, I remember that Stacy name now about the rent. Nyca was right. Dovey kept interrupting. Yeah, Dovey kept. It was making my head hurt when Dovey kept interrupting. Stacy was talking in circles. Dovey is trying to interpret for Stacy, but can't nobody understand what Dovey said either. And I was like, it was a whole S show around her. YT cameras, she was trying, but she really didn't have no control over her panel. And Jay Dunn seemed like she wants to control YT Cameras panel because she always up there trying to tell her how to run something. I was like, oh Lord, why did that woman even give her a mod stick? Okay, because honey, she thinks she's running things over there. And I was like, girl, it was just too much going on, right? And I agree with Nyca, and she was supposed to go to her channel, right? So anyway, she over there, she talking about they talked, and I guess they made peace. Now we'll not hey just that, and we'll never know what really went on. Dovey is always she try to insert herself into this situation, and she didn't have nothing to do with it, Nat. Like, why you keep talking? You don't have nothing to do with this. Nothing. Girl, shut up. And so anyway, yeah, she over there on her channel. Now she didn't stay long. She said what she had to say. She said her And let me tell you why she went on and talked to, because remember, Yaya said they had talked since last Thursday, right? But now all of a sudden, after yesterday, okay, and you seen how it was going in Yaya's favor, because this time Yaya didn't do nothing wrong. She didn't snake y'all. Y'all snaked her. Okay, remember this. Now Nyca know this don't look right, right? And at the end of the day, she told y'all she gonna choose herself, i.e. her legacy channel, no matter what, right? And she ain't lying about that, because that's what she gonna do. And honestly, that's what she's supposed to do. But you don't have to do it in a grimy, dirty, greasy way, just cause you can't stand alone either, right? So anyway, so she said what she said yesterday. She was with the rah rah. What she call it? She was with the woo bang and the shade yesterday, but today it's like unapologetic, and she gets over there and sniffling. Remember yesterday she was crying to make herself seem like the villain, and so today she's sick and she don't feel good. Girl, you feel just fine. You worried about is your channel gonna be damaged? Okay, give me a freaking break. So now today she don't feel good. I am okay, girl, okay, girl, right? And so she's over there, me and Yaya spoke. The only reason why you would call Yaya honey is because you was looking bad on these YouTube streets, right? You tickle me when you say girl, that's what she call her legacy channel, sweet low. She calls it her legacy channel. Child, if you gotta use a YouTube channel for a legacy, I don't know what to tell you, child. But okay, it is what it is what it is. Child. So anyway, Yaya eventually hits the panel, and all she pretty much says, "Yeah, we cool, and it's kind of dry." You know what I mean? Now the real tea is the phone call. We don't know what was said on the phone call. We don't know who called who first, but that was the real tea. Now, did she try to put Yaya, put it to Yaya in a way that because see, Yaya didn't even want to talk about Brianna in a bad way. Even though Brianna had snaked her, even though Brianna let it know she ain't liked her in 2 years, you know what I mean? She still tried not to go there with Brianna, you know, but she still ended up calling her a bag of fat bees or whatever, right? Which was warranted, which was she was supposed to do because Brianna was going to her on for her, right? So Brianna hit the chat. Not Brianna, but Yaya hit the panel, and she pretty much said we cool and got down, right? But before Yaya got down, also while Nyca up her playing sick, another Emmy award, right? Another Emmy award. Today she don't feel good. Yesterday her feelings was hurt. And today she don't feel good. All right, child. Bye. And so, but while Yaya is talking, salute Yaya, Maz, and Chat. Is Yaya in here? I don't think she in here. Right. So anyway, Yaya is very loyal and underappreciated. Well, I mean, in this situation, when it came to that group, I agree because she was expendable. She was always expendable. You see what I'm saying? And like Sir King said, she never want you a mess lady Tia. She never she if Bless Watkins would have stayed on the scene, she really still would have been cool with Bless more so than Nyca. I believe it when he said that, right? I believe it, right? So but Bless, like I said up on and King Roman News is a mess. Did y'all see his community wall? He got a picture of Bless Watkins over there sipping out of her water bottle, child, looking at the tea with the glasses on. Child, I said, no, he didn't. No, he didn't, because last night I said Bless Watkins was right not to come back. And she really was. Child, I have to agree with her for not coming back. Have you heard over something that you did before you were exactly. Exactly. She said all that stuff before they was cool. But your feelings hurt. Okay, girl. Okay, girl. You that sensitive? Okay, girl. Okay. All right. We supposed to believe that? Okay, girl. All right. And the day you sick, you don't feel good today? Okay. Anyway, but before Yaya got off the panel, Bless sitting back in the best spot. Right, the observation deck. She sure is. I love listening to all y'all shady A's, B sector. Child, you know me. I got to get my commentary. Okay. So anyway, yeah, I veered off down another side street, didn't I? Bless knew it was some BS when she came back and they didn't support. She came back, they didn't support. Is this really Treasure Lane? Cause Treasure, you know good and well you done seen this all before. Can you just put in the trash just really you that you done seen this before? You done heard it all before, but your lies ain't working now. Hey, look who's working now. I had to shut you down. I had to shut you down. Heard it all before. Me and James done heard it all before. Lady Tia, Tisa, or pretty much everybody in here. Miss Alfreda, kind to me. Come on now. Come on now. Wild card, beans and cornbread. Child just net. I don't know if she's still in here. Okay, a lot of folks in here, we done heard it, Lex. We done heard it all before, if we being honest, right? Child. Woo, child. Now you know I can't sing kind to me, but girl, I been singing anyway. Okay, I had to break in the song, Tia. I had to break in the song in case it's Treasure Lane for real. Cause you know I know he like music, girl. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Child. What he do, Tisa? Supposed to make you a shirt, girl. You need to make a shirt saying heard it all before. Tell me some she ain't gonna sell it her channel. Girl, you sold your channel way back in Vegas Gate. Now Treasure Lane, I know you don't want to say nothing, but you know that's the truth. You know she sold her channel in 2016. 2016. Okay. Mm. Moving right along. Yeah, Bless disappeared when the demon came back. Okay. Bless said, this is what we're not gonna do. I'm not going to go through this again. And look at Nyca finna go through this again. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Just as said, yes, we have. Because we have. We done seen this movie before. This ain't nothing but a remake. Same script, different characters. Okay. Yeah, but anyway. Y'all done made me forget where I was, child. Y'all keep getting me veering down these different side streets and alleyways and stuff. Let me alone. Will Nyca, will Nyca ever be a stand-up type of lady? I don't think so. I don't think so. Kind of me, because that's her character. And she too old to change. You really can't teach an old dog new tricks if the old dog too lazy to learn. Okay. Or ain't got enough sense to learn or know better or even acquiesce to the situation. You can't teach it. It's got to come from the inside. Okay. And the only thing coming from the inside of Nyca is black tar. Okay. Child. Anyway, I'm just saying. Round and round they go. Right. Right, Miss Alfreda. Round and round. Round and round. Child. So anyway, Sweet Ghost and Shady. Dang, what was I at, y'all? Was I on the King Roman? No, I got over him. Oh, Nyca. So look, y'all, let me tell y'all this. Hey, Creole Butterfly. While Nyca was up on the, while Yaya was up on the live stream, somebody down in the chat. Now, was it the spaceship or did I hear that wrong? Said that they was Nyca and Yaya while y'all deflecting on Stacy Robinson. Now, did I hear Yaya correctly when she said the spaceship or something like that? I know Nyca was real quiet, but I could have sworn I heard her say the spaceship. So that means the dummy was over there trolling, right? Was over on Nyca's trolling because we know she loves to troll in Nyca's chat, right? She loves it most of all. Okay, child. But I thought her when she answered that question from the chat, I thought she said spaceship. That's what I thought she said. But anyway, whoever said it, was saying that they were using Stacy Robinson to deflect, right? That was Miss P. And so it was, Lady Tia. It was her. It was Pizarro, right? Is that who you calling Mrs. P? Because I thought I heard her say spaceship or something like that. I was like, look at this B. So, and that's why I go back to saying that I think that Yaya thought her and Pizarro, was still cool. But like I told you, Pizarro is grimy, honey. She would throw anybody under the bus. Okay? I'm just saying. She would throw anybody under the bus. Right? Child. Because she really don't have a storyline. But I thought her say that. I thought I heard her say that. So after that, that is when VS went live, trying to give Nyca instruction, like Nyca ain't good at this. Nyca ain't a pro of doing this, and she know how to do it. I guess she just wanted to come on and say what she said to Nyca to be messy and make it appear like she running something. Okay. Well, she really ain't running nothing but a mouth. I'm talking about the demon, right? And so that's the last video, I believe, unless I forgot something. It was the last video about it for a while. Demetria was pizza, right? That's what I thought. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Right. Hey, NYW. Yeah, the streets on fire, child. But y'all see how but they try to calm the fire down. Nyca and Yaya try to calm the fire down, trying to shut the talk up. And the one that was really pressed about all this drama at the end of the day was Nyca. Because Yaya said, either way, I'm gonna be all right. Okay. Child. But she is the one that was that was let go. They did her wrong. They snaked her. They cut her head off. So now there's a four-headed snake and not a five anymore because they done cut Yaya's head off. But I'm sure Yaya is glad to be gone. Well, they bit her head off, but I'm sure she's glad to be gone. So now she's free. Oh, and something else I seen that I found. Now let me tell y'all this. So yesterday, I noticed that I was speaking with VS. Thank you. Now, do you think that I'll be about to merge? Absolutely, platforms for more clicks and views. VS want her people back. She want to be back on top, Machiavelli, and this is just them acquiescing to what VS want. Okay, because Brianna is the one leading them back to VS, but Nyca don't want to go. But she'll go if she have to, but she don't want to. Cause see, Nyca done snaked like I said, VS before too. Okay? She used VS to get Sean Bradley off her back. And then she turned around and told VS that my people don't like you, I gotta go. We gotta part ways. And then plus they had start having some trouble about the money that the Mess Express was making. Nyca wasn't getting it fast enough. Okay? That's when they was running around there saying she was, bumming $5 chicken boxes or something like that. Yeah. But I never, paid too much attention to that, right? So anyway, yeah, but back then, right? She said, I'm waiting to hear Bree regarding forced apologies. You got that right, Demetri. Demetri, you was on it yesterday, girl. I was loving it. I was loving it. Okay. I'm in the other chat. I was loving it. That's a lot of brain power. A snake with 4 and 5. You got that right, Miss Alfreda. But you don't forget they got the nucleus over there. Come on now. They got the nucleus. The nucleus is the one leading the charge, baby. Make no mistake. The nucleus is leading the charge. Where the nucleus go, everybody else in the clique follows. Okay? Uh-huh. And the demon knows that. Okay? But the nucleus is so jealous of Ness that the nucleus is willing to give up her own personal freedoms just to attempt to get rid of Ness. Okay? Now you got to remember that. Okay? Child. It's so envious. It's so jealous of Ness. You know. But Ness done turned tactics on him. She done stopped doing pounders, honey. She done start going live showing her face on YouTube and not StreamYard. I said, well, will you look at this right here? Well, look at this right here. These are going to say cats, right? Right? She done start doing something different. Okay? Mm-mm. And then Brianna told my son, yeah, she doing skincare now. and she was talking about me when I was putting them patches on my nose. Girl, she sure was, because them patches ain't shrinking that big ass bull nose you got on sitting on the middle of your face. It ain't working. I ain't been myself. You like to change up from this? Yeah, I mean, I think she's doing. I don't got a problem with what she's doing. You know, I think it's more honest. She just shows that she can carry a panel without dropping it, without having a panel. She can do it by herself. Yeah. Pizarro, she says she made Ness, right? So what about this part of Ness? Because Pizarro ain't never gonna come live and show her face on, without StreamYard and do it by herself. That's what she not gonna never do. Okay. Thank you for hitting the like button, Aim at Myself. I appreciate you. Now we all know that. So she can't take credit for that. Okay. Child. Child. But them contacts be gagging me, child. Didn't she say James Caldwell have contacts? And now she got contacts too? I was like, interesting. Interesting. I was like, child, they be doing too much on here. And they sure did take, you know what? And she really need to get in touch with those people that served her papers and ask them, why did y'all snap my picture like that? If y'all was going to take my picture, y'all could have let me pose. Put on a couple of filters. Y'all didn't have to do me like that. She ought to have a grievance with them. Okay. I'm just saying. Bye-bye. And Brianna had the nerve to put that picture as her avatar yesterday, y'all. As her, the little avatar on the side. I said, no, she didn't. With that nappy hair she got sitting on her head. How she gonna put that as an avatar? Girl, do you see how your head look? It look like she done had them braids in for 6 months. Okay, unkept. Okay, and then had the nerve to talk about, what was that girl name? That had that messed up her with that police photo shoot, dragons, right? Had the nerve to talk about dragons plastic. Girl, look at yours. It don't look like your hair been done. How in the world do your hair turn nappy so fast? You always try. Hey, Simply Me. Hey, Queen Mo. She is very unkept. I was a video card. On VS Snap that shot. Say what just next? VS snapped the shot. Oh, she went all the way to Seattle to snap the shot. It was a video recording. Oh, it was a video recording, and VS did a snapshot on it. Oh, got you. So you trying to say she probably messed around with it a little bit? I can believe that. They love to manipulate pictures around here. We all know that. That's why I don't come on camera no more, because I'm not giving them no content. Okay? Period. All right. Nappy day is a happy. Okay, right, Miss Alfreda? Her around there. Look, y'all gonna act like y'all didn't see that nappy head on her yesterday? Them braids looking just. I mean, the braids is at the end of the hair. I'm like, wait, what's going on? Hanging on by a thread. I'm like, girl, whoever did your hair, you don't need to let them do it no more, because that's horrible. You can't create raw talent. It's innate. Piece of didn't. No, piece of didn't create Ness. We know that Ness is talent. She's talented to point to I call her wasted talent. Because she really could do something else. She don't have to be doing this. So I call it wasted talent, because she's very talented. I'm gonna keep it above. Absolutely. Nyca is very talented, honey. She need to win an Emmy Award for all that acting she be doing around there. Except she's got one impediment. Like some people have a speech impediment. Nyca would be good on camera except for that impediment. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. No, I'm not saying she messed with it. She screenshot. I know. I was saying that just now. Let me say this, y'all. Just net did not say that VS messed with that picture. You know what I mean? I'm saying sometime they will get a picture and they'll make a screenshot of it And it, even if you don't manipulate it, you can get somebody facing transition or whatever and make it look bad. That's all I'm saying. But Just Net did not say that. The Oracle said that. Okay. That white race to talent. So I let them know Just Net. So if they say you said it, you direct them to this video because I said it, not Just Net. Okay. I said it. But I feel you though, just that you know how folks is, right? And so anyway, child, where was I at? I said the thing about uh Grimy Pizarro with her duck lip ass. Always trying to talk about something. Now I seen a video going down my timeline. I even forgot where I was, but let me talk about this, right? I seen a video going down my timeline of Brooke. And on the thing, Brooke Valentine said, "Oh, I know I was talking about Brianna's ugly ass hair." But anyway, Brooke had a what do you call it? Had a video titled something about Pizza ain't got 4 kids or a husband or something like that. And then somebody in Pizarro's chat. And why was Pizarro cussing out her chat today? Right? Yes, but I don't care. Tell them that too. Net says she don't care, and I'll tell y'all that too. To whom it may concern, Ness don't care. I mean net, just net. To whom it may concern, don't care. Now, Just Net, I'm gonna need you to stop harassing me. Okay. Now you can hit the link if you want to tell them yourself, but I'm not gonna keep forwarding messages, Just Net. I've done my due diligence, girl. I'm just messing with that, y'all. Saint. Oh, anyone else notice Brianna's filter glitching yesterday? You can see it in the art on her wall. Filters ain't. Ooh, no, them filters weren't helping yesterday, honey. That hair was nappy. Now I understand she live in Florida and it's extremely hot in Florida, and she always bragging about all this hair she got on her head, but that hair is always unkept, honey. Whoever it is you going to get your hair done, girl, they ain't doing it right. Okay, you ain't had them plaits in long enough for that head to be looking like it. I done told you to tie up your hair, girl. Why is your braids sliding like that? I told you they was too far apart, girl. Now look at you about the head. Dang. And you need to learn how to do your natural hair properly because you've been looking a mess. You even look more unkept when you got a head full of hair. Yes, your edges included, but it's unkept. It's all over the place and you look a mess. You ain't even doing that right. Okay, but anyway, I digress. Nat wants to snake. VS wants to snake back into the B sector and is trying to gather her TSCC flunky. I agree with that. That's why she hitting panels, and you know it ain't like VS to hit panels and in the B sector because she the king dingaling over here, right? So she ain't got to hit nobody's link. She think everybody should hit her link, but she trying to get over here and play nice. And I'm not doing nothing to Ness, even though I'm the one harassing Ness. I'm just protecting myself, even though I become obsessed and I'm now stalking Ness. I'm not doing anything to Ness. I'm just protecting myself. Every time I play that video of her saying she got low self-esteem, that is not harassing her. That is just me playing my content, which I have a right to do. I'm not harassing her. I'm just simply playing my content. Yes, I am. I've got to take out court papers, spending thousands of dollars on nonsense. Anyway, move right along. My hair down. Your hair down your back. Have to wrap up your hair short or long. Yes, you do, Lady T. Yeah. I agree. I just spit out my coffee. You a mess, Creole. Woo! I don't think that's the serious. I don't think that's serious with VS, but I can see what y'all saying. Well, I mean, she's becoming obsessed because who spends thousands of dollars to serve somebody over some YouTube nonsense. Give me, I wish I would spend $1. I wish I would go to court for anybody over you. Do you know how embarrassed I would be actually going to court or even filing court papers over something somebody said on social media? Give me a freaking break. Brianna here looks like all my life I sure do. All my life I had to fight. You got that right, child. Hey, Hustle Jane. I don't know why Bree does any beauty stuff. Child be either. Woo, Jesus. Her weight is the only thing people see. Right, waste of money. She don't understand that she the drag. She won't accept it. You know, oh, did y'all hear Nyca try to over there she even tried to turn Brianna into a victim. Come some of the things that people say to her. Another person could be suicidal behind the things that people say about her own. Child, no, that's not true about her because she's narcissistic. Now, I don't know how you're going to be fat, a mean girl, and narcissistic. That is beyond me, but the psyche on that chick is wow. Okay. Is wow. That's the only way I can put it. Child. She gets a house doing that. You got that right. You mess bees and cornbread. Yeah, I'm like, oh my God. The psyche surrounding this chick is wow. Wow. And even if it ain't got nothing to do with that demon, she's still making her people make a choice, okay? But that's a sign of insecurity. Why everybody got to be on your side? You wasn't loved when you was a girl in school. You was always on the outside of the crowd. So now you got to be a mean girl bully and make everybody be beholden to you. Is that what's going on, Bison? Is that really what's going on in that brain of yours? I'm just saying. Right, Machiavelli, Miss O, was the V.S. who initially wrecked the B sector with that, yeah, with that court ish, because she couldn't roast, exactly, because she couldn't roast a gag, yeah, and she thin skinned and she can't even take a roasted gag, okay? Isn't that what she tried to do, when she returned the film? Absolutely. Now trying it again, yeah, and people are really just like feeding into it. That thing is a straight mean girl. Yeah, a straight up big old huge mean girl. I was like, girl, who? When you that fat, you supposed to be happy, baby, or at least supposed to fake it. I'm like, girl. I'm talking about linking up with the other ladies, breathe him. The next stuff is something else. That's over my head. She said, Ed Olivia, do you think Bree supporters would go along with that? Yeah, they'll go along with it. They'll have to, whether they like it or not. If they want to stay in her good graces, they're gonna have to. Absolutely. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yep. They'll go along with it. They'll have to. Mm-hmm. Yep. And Nika's gonna have to go along with it too. Even though she trying to say that her and Yaya is cool, her and Yaya ain't cool. That was that back, that conversation that they had was icy. On YT cameras, the channel, and also on Nika's camera. That was real icy. And Yaya really wasn't feeling it. You know what I mean? And I really think Yaya just tried to make it seem like they was cool to help out Nika. Honestly. Because in this situation, I disagree with VS. Yaya had the upper hand. Okay, short term. Now, long term, yeah, she got to be with Bree them. But Nika also knows she had to make it look like they was cool. Because her people, she saw the way it was going, and people in the sector were supporting Yaya. So she had to make it seem like her and Yaya was cool. Okay? That's why she did that about face today. And played Victor. Oh, I'm sick. Girl, shut up and sit down. Sure. Only on YouTube, you can be a mean girl, child. I guess only on YouTube she can. I guess, child. She's so obsessed with X, and her. I know, right, Machiavelli? That is so disgusting. Like, what is that about? And oh, child, she is. They're just so uncouth and act so uncivilized and absolutely disgusting. Like they don't care what come out of their mouths. Their mouths, I don't even know what you need to wash it out with, but it need to be a powerful, disinfectant. It's just gross. I'm like, girl, hush. Do you know how you sound? Why is you giving people these kind of visuals? Which, mm. Whew, if that's the case, the better prepare to lose subscribers because people. I hope people ain't going beats cornbread. Mm-hmm. We know popularity is important. Absolutely, Lady Tia. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's the lack of creativity and the rise of repeat of the worn out scripts. You got that right, Hudson. Me too. That's why I said we heard it all before. You know what I mean? Same script, different characters. Same court paperwork, same this, that, and the other. I don't even see why people want to listen to that boring court paperwork storyline. That is so lame. Lame. Okay, with a capital M. Okay. M. Lame. That's where the M come from, y'all. By the way. Lame. Okay, that's how lame it is. Bye bye. Hey, Mr. 213. So yeah. But anyway, ain't nobody coming up here. I dropped my link. So I'm gonna get out here, peoples. They're heavenly peoples. And I've got to go do my thing. Hey, Miss O.D.S. sister. I told y'all I got scattered times, especially nowadays, because right is very lame, right, Miss 313? Y'all, please be part of the replay game, Miss 313 and O.E.S. sister and everybody that came in late. Y'all, please be part of the replay gang, okay? I really appreciate y'all. Well, I'm just gonna sit back and see what CC in the sector predict. Lady Nika, I predicted, Lady Tia, I predicted this was gonna happen last week. Now I'm not the only one, but if you've been a while, you know how Nika was gonna move in this situation. And no, at the end of the day, it didn't have nothing to do with King Roman news. She was Yaya was always expendable. Okay, always expendable. Sure was. But except Yaya didn't do nothing this time. The only thing she did was be cool with KRN. And the Bison couldn't stand it. But then we learned that she ain't been feeling her in 2 years, no way. So, yeah. Uh-huh. Child. They should throw in some supernatural stories and UFOs, like what the soap operas of the 70s and 80s used to do. What was that soap opera? My grandmama used to look Dark Shadows. Y'all remember Dark Shadows? Well, I don't know. Some of y'all ain't old enough, but I was a little girl. That soap opera about the vampires, child, the Dark Shadows. Ooh, child, my mama and grandmama used to love Dark Shadows. I was real little, but I still remember it. Mm-hmm. And I always replay your videos. I did. I was wondering if those notifications was coming through, Miss 313. Thank you, Miss O.E.S. Mm-hmm. Child. Where is Kimmy, Miss O.E.S? Because this will build some good content for her, child. She got to be busy not to have commented on this juicy drama, child. Okay? I would love to hear a perspective on this. Yep, Dark Sector style. Do you remember Dark Shadow? Yeah, absolutely. My grandma used to like Ryan's Hope. I remember the names Ryan Hope, but I don't. Was that on the page with the Dark Shadows? Most of the time, the old folks back in the day, they watched their stories. Their stories was the one on Barnabas, was the ones on one channel, and then the other lady liked the stories on another channel, but it all stay on one channel or something. You know, you used to watch the edge of light. Dang, y'all going back for real. Oh Lord. Mm-mm-mm. That vampire was handsome on the old and the 90s versions. Oh wow. You talking about Barbara Collins and the Collins family on Dark Shadows, my favorite show. Is that right, TT Speaks? I remember it as a little girl. I remember my mom and grandmama loving to look at. I hope y'all can still hear me because somebody calling me and I'm not answering the phone. I'm about ready to get off flight to go out there. Wait a minute. saying that it's Brianna's fault people drag her. Yeah, yeah. The whole sector was cheering her on when she started working out. She ruined it with her. She ruined it with her nasty attitude. I absolutely agree. And did y'all hear Yaya say that she can't take the shot? They ain't give her them weight loss shots no more. I was like, oh, that's why that neck getting super fat again. Have y'all noticed that? That neck getting super fat again? I was like, baby, maybe she upset about that. I don't know. My mom still watch her stories. She wouldn't take any calls after 2. I heard that, Lady Tia. You are so blessed to still have your mom. Thank you, Lady Tia. Still handling a lot of familial affairs, but she's okay. Oh, thank you, Miss Oya. Tell her I asked about it. I hope everything is okay. All my children in General Hospital. I still watch General Hospital. I watch General Hospital. That's the only one I watch. But I have to watch it on Hulu. But I still follow along. I never not watch a soap opera just because I was raised up on them. They remind me of my mama and my grandmama. But I do watch them on Hulu. I follow along, was your grandmama? All my children in General Hospital was my grandma's favorite. You better leave her alone for those two. Right? You better leave. You better not say nothing when the stories is on. My old folks around here used to call them the stories. They didn't call them the soap operas, child. They used to call them the stories. And you better be quiet. And you better not mess with them. Okay. I grew up on another world and all my children. Well, all right. She is putting back. Yes, she is. She is already Machiavelli. Have you noticed that? That neck getting fat again. Yeah, absolutely. And she jumped off the porch and served Ness. She is always jumped without verifying. Right, Rachel. Rachel was. Hey, Miss Toby, how you still? I still watch GH too, Miss Toby. I watch it on Hulu. I watch the replay on Hulu. I sure do. Yep. Yep. I can't commit to it at is it 2 o'clock in the daytime, but I can follow it along on Hulu. And then I let it sit for a couple of days, Miss Toby, and I binge watch 2 or 3 episodes because I like to binge watch stuff. You can't call or say nothing. Yes, yeah, you couldn't call or say nothing when the stories was on, child. Okay. Mm. Sonny Corinthos, child, he's still around there. Sonny's still on GH. Baby, my aunt thought she was Victor Newman's wife, not the young and the rest. My grandma used to love the young and the rest. Oh, girl, that what was the villain's name? And who was that he had locked up one time and made him eat rats? I never forget that. No, Victor had somebody locked up and made him eat rats or something like that. I was like, child, what is going on? Whew. Child, the stories you can always catch up. Yeah. If you've been out, if one thing about the stories, Lady T, I noticed, say you ain't watched it in a whole year. You come back and watch one show and you already caught up on the storyline. Oh, child. Big Two Sonny is going to unalive. I think he is for cause the daughter lost the babies cause she didn't push her out the window, but if she wouldn't have been arguing with her, she wouldn't have fell out the window over the bag and she still grabbed her arm. I was like, child. My mom watches The Young and the Restless, Bold and the Beautiful in General Hospital. I heard that. We had to take a nap when the stories came on. Yeah, so it could be quiet in the house so they could concentrate. I found Dark Shadows on the streamers. Yeah, Dark Shadows is still circulating. Yeah, sure is. It's still circulating. Child, Nick, did she go through hell with it? Is Nikki still with Victor or not? Child, after all this time, I watched The Young and the Restless, The Bold and the Beautiful. It was Young and the Restless, The Bold and the Beautiful. And what else was that one on before? Oh, The Bold and the Beautiful replaced one, right? I remember Mary Hartman. Sure do. Y'all remember Dallas and Falcon Crest, the nighttime soap operas. Child, they was just as good as the daytime soap operas, wasn't? Mm-mm. Me and my mom is going for a drink today. Cool. Cool. Me with the lemonade, her with the well, all right. That's all right, Miss Cleo. I grew up in AMC. All my children. One life to live. Ooh, Lord, y'all the best. Guiding Light, Dynasty. Yes. Who shot J.R. Child? Don't forget about that. That was the biggest thing in the world at one time. That's right, Blackbird put it down there. Who shot J.R.? Man, they had all of America talking about who shot J.R. Didn't they? Y'all remember that? You got hooked on Guiding Light because of my baby sister when I was 7. All my children. Not Slendy. Yes, man, my mom would watch Dallas and Falcon Crest. Yep, on Friday nights. And it was just I wanted them to come on like every night. You know what I mean? We used to have to be sneaking around the corner and watching the TV. Child, trying to see what was going on. All of that, all of that. In the heat of the night. That was your show, Lady Tia. Child, Lady Tia, don't take no brownie, no black card. Don't take my black card. But child, guess what show I used to love? And I ain't gonna lie, it was 2 of them, right? I used to love Chips, but I also used to love The Night Rider. Erica Kane, all my children. Then we have a wonderful childhood. Kids don't know how to be kids these days. They don't know what they miss, child. It just ain't like it used to be. And it's so sad. It's so sad. Beretta, is that right? Oh, did y'all like Perry Mason Blackbird Molasses? Mm-mm. And what's the name of who remembers Ironside? Hit the one in the chat if you remember Ironside. You used to love The Fugitive with David Jensen. The Fugitive. I don't know if I remember that. Yeah, Shannon Doherty passed away 90210. Yeah. Days of Our Lives and Dynasty was our family favorites. I love Michael and Kit. My dad loves this show. Is that right? Yeah. Man, like, oh, y'all know what I used to like too? The Love Boat and Fantasy Island. Baby, y'all remember that? Child Punch used to dance his butt off and shit. Right, right. Mm-mm. Used to like Knots Landing. Is that right? Yeah, you remember Ironside? Yep, yep, yep. Anyway, y'all, let me get out of here, please. Let me get out of here because we can talk about these shows forever. Perry Mason and Ironside. Oh, Columbo, right? Oh my goodness. You used to love me some Dawn, Knight Rider, and Chips, right? You couldn't tell me I was going to marry Erica Estrada. Right, Miss 313? The plane. Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke was just not it. Oh Lord, why I used to like the Little House on the Prairie too. I ain't even gonna lie. Woo! She was only 53. Oh my God, well, people passed. So yeah, you right about it. You know, Shannon Doherty had cancer for a long time. And we showed our ages later too. Child. Not Kojak, not bald headed Kojak. Where that come from? That's why we all know about Kojak. Child. Mm-mm-mm. Look at all these old heifers in here. You right, Beans and Cornbread. You love Little House on the Prairie. I know, I love Little House on the Prairie. Oh my God. Take you down. I'm taking myself down memory lane. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for getting me to 100 likes. But if you haven't, please feel free to still hit the like button on your way out the door. You know what I mean? Thanks for giving us all a walk down memory lane. I love the way that the way that this live ended. Look at Miss Alfreda down here, y'all. Right? Oh Lord, Steve Austin, the $6 million man. Oh my God. Oh, and we ain't forget about Wonder Woman. Oh, you remember when the $6 million man was fighting a Bigfoot or whatever the name of Child, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. Child, that was my show. Anyway, let me go. Let me go. Let me go. I like Barney Miller too. I sure did. I like MASH. I pretty much like Durham and everything. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. Child. Mm-mm-mm. You hated MASH, but it was only thing on. Yeah, I liked MASH though. Oh, I like Goma Pal too. Oh man, I love Hee Haw. Now y'all making me show my country now. Child. Mm-mm-mm. Where, oh, where are you tonight? Why did you leave me here all alone? You sat there over and thought I found true love. You met another and oops, you was gone. You remember that Blackbird molasses? Lord, I know I done lost my black card after that. Where are you tonight? Why did you leave me here all alone? Forget you, Lady Tia. Let me go. Woo, woo, woo. I was wrong for that. I gotta call my sister and tell her about this one. That was too much. Ooh, your grandmama had you watching. That was my cut though. I like Carbonette too. Oh, Blackbird, we on the same track, right? Oh, guess what I used to like too? Blackbird molasses. The one when they was dancing. What was the name of it? When they was doing that waltzing and stuff? I like that too. I used to like that. And then they started. Solid Gold came on. Ooh, I like Flip Wilson too. Yep. Anyway, I'm trying to close my video. I done lost my black card over singing the Hee Haw song. That just done me wrong. Okay. Now, my goodness. Now, y'all done made me forget to say I watched my black shows too. I like Tim Conway. I like Sanford and Son. I liked all of them. I like TV. Just let me put it that way. we watched what was on TV, right? Johnny Carson. Yeah. I liked everything on TV. Okay. I can't even think of one show I didn't like, but I'm sure it was one or two. I'm sure. Oh, I love me some Jeopardy too, talking about the game show. Anyway, y'all know we're gonna have to come back and talk about this, right? But anyway, I gotta go. I love you guys in the way that Christ loves you. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you guys for giving me a walk down memory lane. I hope you guys, remember some good memories about our childhood, because these kids don't really know what childhood is about anymore, and it's unfortunate, and I hate it for them. But still, we still remember, when it was cool for kids to be kids. And so I'm gonna get off of here and I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Thanks for joining me. Bye bye. Peace.